Fixed in Post created this excellent short film for Scene 38 from Star Wars A New Hope. Let's take a look. I always wished when I saw Star Wars that the battle between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader, that it was more cinematic and that it showed the skill of each combatant. This reimagining, this short film does that. There's a bunch of new scenes that are about to be introduced, and they're really well done. Like that. Love that. See the anger in Darth Vader's moves. If you watch this right after Revenge of the Sith and Shards of the Past, the fan film, the excellent fan film, you'll get that anger in his movements. Close quarters combat, excellent. The integration between the new footage and the old footage is good. Like right there. He did an excellent job on that fan film, that reimagined scene. Okay, this is going to be the remainder of my thoughts on it. As I said, I thought it was excellent. I still think that Shards of the Past was better, but that was a complete section of a longer film. This is just one scene of a film of a like a 2 hour film. But as I said, I thought Shards of the Past was a little better than this. But for what this is, just one scene with additions to it, excellent. I thought that everything that was put into the film was contextualized. Unlike how, like when you see the prequels, I mean the original films and how they added stuff into those films, stuff that didn't really add to the film at all. It was just like background stuff. This was all substantive stuff that added to the scene, and I really liked that. What I really liked beyond that was that we finally get to see what a great swordsman Obi-Wan Kenobi is outside of the prequels. In the original scene, you saw them going back and forth with their lightsabers, but there was nothing really special to it. In this scene, we get to see all of those years of accumulated experience and battles that Obi-Wan has been in this fight. He uses all of that in this fight against his pupil, and that's great. I just wish that in the past this had been present, that this was in Star Wars: A New Hope, because it would have made what was a great scene between Vader and Obi-Wan, it would have made it even better. Because you would have wondered how each of these people got to be so good with what is essentially a sword. In the prequels, we get to see that with Obi-Wan Kenobi and with Vader, but this scene, this reimagined scene, says things without saying them with their movements. It says that they trained for a long time. It says that they've been in tons of battles. It says that they are probably the best swordsmen in the galaxy, because there are very few people that could survive even seconds fighting between either one of them. At the end of the fight, when Vader takes Obi-Wan's lightsaber, that little addition, I love that. And I also, when it's going to be coming up, I believe, in a few moments, you see, actually, I believe it already happened. You see Vader, you saw Vader fighting, oh, there it is. You see Vader fighting with one hand, with a one-handed sword moves. He's using that augmented cyborg strength to his advantage, fighting his old master. That reminds me of something that Vader did in Rogue One. I didn't really like Rogue One. I thought it was a missed opportunity, but it is what it is. So, but we do get fan films like this. So, forgive me. I'm just watching the scene. The guy who put this together really did a good job, especially with the camera angles he chooses to use. Very good. Having the camera down on the ground looking up, excellent choice. And this is just showing how powerful with the Force that Vader has become. And now we get those moments from the past. I'm guessing this is going through Vader's mind. That key moment. I wish that like the current Star Wars films, they had even half of the subtext that this fight had. Because when you watch those fight scenes in the new Star Wars films, they're all empty. The characters aren't built up, so there's nothing. So there's no stakes in the fights at all. Totally unlike this. I hope you liked this reaction video. If you did, give it a thumbs up in the below. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this video. So you can just leave your thoughts in the comments section below. As always, please subscribe and check the notification icon so that when a new video is created, you can be notified of it instantly. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.